Hello, hello, my friends. Hello. How are you doing? I am in my neck of the woods in Jamaica. And as you know, my baby number five, which is my new YouTube channel, is gradually growing in numbers. So, first off, thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for commenting. And just thanks for your support. Thank you so much. So, today I am going to share with you the latest development on repairing some of the damage from Hurricane Melissa. We are doing great. I think we are doing great. So I just want to share with you some of the repairs that has been done and what's left to do and so forth. So that's going to be one of the highlights for today, is just showing you the work that has been completed so far. Then I am going to take you on a nature walk in my garden, all right? Because I have seen some interesting plants growing, and I'm sure they have medicinal properties that is probably very, very good for our health. So we are going on a nature walk today. Um, and I wanted to show you what's going on with the squash and the cantaloupe that I planted, and if we can find any pumpkins growing in the garden. We are also going to harvest the moringa, depending on the pronunciation. I say moringa today. So we're going to harvest that, and we're going to show you the process of how we dry it and then grind it or powdered it, and then storage. All right. So quite a few interesting things today. Also, my friends, I was not able to load videos daily. Do you know why? Since Hurricane Melissa, um, there hasn't been any internet service in my neck of the woods, because remember, it's rural St. Elizabeth. So I got internet restored, and now I am able to upload more videos, more longer videos. Okay, so that's good news. That's good news, good news, good news. So, my friends, let's go and show you all the work that Farmer Ray has been doing, and let's go for a nature walk. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, my friends, so Farmer Ray has been doing a lot of work. So do you remember when I showed you the devastation with the ceiling? Now look, it is all completed. Farmer Ray did a great job. He got help because he can't do it on his own to lift the drywall, but you know what? He's a great man. He's doing amazing. So let's go outside to show you the awning. Melissa had taken the awning, had tossed it wherever she wanted to toss it. So I am going to show you the new awning that's up. And after that, we'll go on our nature walk. Okay, my friends. Okay, so let me show you the awning. See the sunshine this morning? It's very overcast, but a little bit of sunshine this morning. And you know, when I go back to the True North Strong and Free, I gotta buy that vitamin D in a bottle. But this morning, it is free. Yes, indeed. So let me show you the awning. Okay, so there you go. That's the awning, because Melissa, as I said, had taken the awning and put it wherever she wanted to. So there you go. The awning is back up. There has been some changes in the way how it's been, sorry, that was a bee coming close to me. Ah, my goodness. Ooh. So there has been some changes in the way how it's been installed. So if indeed there's another hurricane, we'll be able to just drop it down and hide it. So there you go. The awning has been installed. And I want to show you another area as well. Okay, so Farmer Ray had built the structure. I'm telling you, this man, he's amazing. So he has built this structure here, this wooden structure, and then the gentleman installed the awning. So it's like a pergola that he built, and he fastened it to the wall. So it looks very good in my opinion. So there it is. There it is. So the awning repair has been completed. Alrighty. So let's go on the nature walk right now. Let's go take a look at some plants, some healing herbs, and see what we can find. I am not an herbalist or a botanist. I don't study plants, but you know what? Knowledge is power. And when we come across certain herbs that's been published in books, we can say, you know what, this is good for our health. Let's go and take a walk, take a look to see what we can find. So first off, my friends, this is the Japanese hibiscus. If you've watched my videos, you will see the vibrant color, that I use for, a little decoration, for plating a dish, and so forth. So this is the Japanese hibiscus, and a lot of people will dry the flower itself and make a tea. So I have this beautiful, beautiful flower tree growing in my yard, in my neck of the woods in Jamaica. This is the snake plant. If you're from the true north, strong and free, you will see these plants in the store, or even in the States, you will see these plants in the store. These things grow wild in Jamaica. And you know that this is very good to clean the air inside of your home. So please, if you see these at the roadside in Jamaica, please pull up a few and plant it in your home. It's very, very good to clean the air inside your home. Okay, so this is a type of Jamaican mint. There's 3 types that I know. The smaller leaves is very difficult to catch, but here is one growing in my garden. And here is the wild running mint. Right? One day I will make a drink with using this mint to show you. But when you combine this type of mint with watermelon, very, very tasty and refreshing. So that's the running mint. That thing will take over your garden, so please do plant it in a container so you can contain it, because it has lots of roots. I also have the Cuban oregano. This is also good for your health. You can make tea from this plant right here. This particular plant is very beneficial to your health. When you have a cold, you can pick a few leaves, if you can find it in your neck of the woods, and you can put it until you get the green juice from it, and you can add honey and that is very, very good for your cough. So I have lots, see? And depending on where it is, so right in this area, it is very cool, and you can see how green these ones are versus the one over there. It's very yellow because it's more exposed to the sun. So the leaf of life is very, very good for your health. If you can even have this growing inside of your house, that's also a plus, okay? So, yeah, make sure you have these things. Even if you live in North America, make sure if you could get a little piece of the plant, one leaf. I brought up one leaf from Jamaica because that one leaf, you should see how flourishing that one leaf is. It's like taking all over. This one here, my friend, is called the blue vervain. Okay, it's also called snakeweed, but everybody know that this is power-packed medicinal properties plant. This one here, you see it? It's just growing all over. So whenever you see a variety of plants growing, take note of it, because you could have something in your garden that is gold, so to speak. This blue vervain here, it's very good for a lot of health conditions, right? Google it. Blue vervain. There you go. I have more growing all over the place. There you go. And do you know the good old Spanish needle? They're right there. Those flowers that look like a daisy, I think, with the yellow, those are called Spanish needle. So yeah, the Spanish needle, the bees really, really like these plants. And that is why sometimes I don't even pull it up, because, you know, we get our honey from the bees, and, you know, they need to live. The bees need to eat too. So good for pollination, you know, as well. So if you have any of this in your neck of the woods, don't pull all of them out. Save a few. So that's the good old Spanish needle right there. This is also a good plant right here. It's medicinal. I was told by an individual that whenever you see it, do not pull it out of your garden. It's not a weed, it's medicinal. So it also has you see that? It has like seeds in the back of it. So there you go. So these are all good. I don't remember the name, but I was told this is very good. Do not pull it out of your garden, right? There you go. I am going to show you the castor plant. Castor plant. So this is where we get our famous Jamaican castor oil. Do you know, my friends, that this thing is growing wild all over the place? Take a look at this one. This is just growing. I didn't plant it, but it is here, and you can see it has the pods on it. Did you see that? So you know Jamaican castor oil is very, very, very popular. Whenever you go in stores, especially the beauty stores, you will see, oh, this has Jamaican castor oil. Sometimes, my friends, it's not the original. It's all synthetic, right? So this is the castor plant where we get our Jamaican castor oil. Okay, my friends? So now you know what the plant looks like right there. Alrighty? There's your almond tree right there. That's an almond tree, my friends. Very expensive almonds. Now that's what the tree looks like. It's in its very young stage, but eventually it will get very, very tall. So this is called common lantana, also known as West Indian lantana. So, the fix is right in our backyard. If you live in a Caribbean country, you have so many plants, herbs growing that you can do your research and ensure that you are doing the right thing, and you can really help some of the ailments that we have, by just even boiling some sericity and drink, right? Boiling some sage and drink, even thyme. Boiling some thyme and make some tea, that is good for our health, right? And so, because I am here in my neck of the woods, I am just sharing with you some of what I see growing in and around my neck of the woods. Okay? I want you also to take a look at this plant right here. Okay? That one with the berries on it. Now that's poisonous. Very poisonous. You may think it's a sumber and it's edible, but this one is actually very poisonous. So you have to be very careful which one you eat. I think this one has the spikes on it, so you can tell whether or not it's the original susumber or gully bean tree. So please, if you see this one, make sure you take note before you go pick it and make your dish, okay? So that one over there is poisonous. I just wanted to share that with you and to show you. I can't get too close because there's all stuff over there and I don't want to go over there, but as much as I could, I zoomed it up so you can see it. So there you go. Don't eat this, my friends. It's wild and it is poisonous. Okay? Okay, my friends, if you are in my neck of the woods or anywhere in Jamaica where, you're living in rural Jamaica or anywhere in the Caribbean, if you come across this thing, don't touch it. This is cowitch. 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 Please do not touch it. And there's different varieties. They also have the purple one. So there's another one right there growing. Don't touch it. Make sure if you're taking your kids to the Caribbean and you're in the country area, rural Jamaica, make sure they look out for this thing. Please. Please. It is very itchy if that rubbed against your skin, right? So there you go. Now you know what it looks like. Okay, so here is the tuna tree. You know what? This is good for a facial or a good hair shampoo. So what you would do, you will cut it. You snap one off, cut it in two, and you'll scrape out the inside of it, right? The inside is very slimy, and you will take that. You can put it on your face for a nice facial, or you can put it in your hair for a nice treatment. Okay, so that is the tuna tree, my friends. And you know what else Farmer Ray just told me? This thing here, it's good for back pain. And this is truth, my friend. This is truth. It is good for back pain. So what you'll do is you just take like two and you'll cut it up in small pieces, and you will get the coconut water and you will put it in there and you will let it sit for a day, and you'll drink that twice per day. Very good for back pain. Very good, my friends. So if you have back pain, whoever is going to the Caribbean, ask them to bring this up for you. Okay, it's very good. Very, very good. So my friends, that's the papaya growing. Ooh, I can't wait to indulge. Do you know that you're not supposed to throw away the papaya seeds? The papaya seeds is good for parasite in your gut. Please eat your papaya seeds. It's very good for parasites, okay? I'm hoping that in the next couple weeks I can harvest this. So that's the papaya and that's the tree. There you go. So do you want to know what your chocho or chayote plant looks like? There it is. So it started from down there and then it climbs the fence. So do you see how it just have these little, I call them like little arms? Like that, it just wrapped around the fence. So there's lots of flowers on this chocho plant, and there are some little baby ones coming. So now, my friends, I am going to meet up with Farmer Ray. He's going to harvest the moringa plant. So he's gonna cut down everything, and we're gonna dry it. And if you want any, right? If you live in the London area in Ontario, you can link me up for some moringa leaves or the powder, okay? I will not be selling it, but the first 3 people that connect with me and you live in the London area in Ontario, I'll be more than happy to share with you, okay? So let's hook up with Farmer Ray now as he harvests the moringa plant. Good morning, Farmer Ray.
Good morning.
How you doing today, sir?
Doing great.
So what's on the agenda for today?
I like the stuff, but this one first.
This one first. Farmer Ray has a lot to do today, but this one first. So tell me, what are you going to do?
Cut the moringa
Yep.
and dry it.
Yep.
So.
Okay, my friends.
I'm actually also training the tree.
Okay.
So it doesn't get bigger.
Okay, my friend. So you see how big this tree is? He's going to train it. So he's going to cut down all the leaves and let the natural sunlight comes in. And we're going to dry the moringa because you don't want to put it in direct sun. Okay? So that's what we're doing today. And if you live in the London area in Ontario, just hook me up and I will be more than happy to share with you. Yep. Look how much he has. He's going to cut down the entire tree, and we have two trees. So don't you worry, Farmer Ray, straighten it and let it grow fresh, okay? So, yeah. Okay, my friends, so we are not destroying the moringa tree, okay? This is just the process. And because it fell, we have to make sure that, you know, we cut it in a way where it can spring back. And it is so easy to grow. Farmer Ray, just show them a little piece of stick that you can just put in the ground. And just to show them, look, that's it.
Just push it in
Just
the ground.
push it in the ground. Just demonstrate and show it. Because folks may think that it's difficult to grow. So there you go. Just stick it in the ground.
Grow like weed.
Grows like weed. Just stick it in the ground and that's it.
Make sure you get some water.
So we're just going to, make sure you water it every day when you stick it in the ground like that. So we're just going to cut up these in little small pieces and just use it for mulch. Okay? So there you go, my friends. There you go. The cantaloupe and the Canadian squash that I planted. Let's see what's going on. There you go. That's the squash. I put 5 in the hole, and look at that, my friends. Look at that. So I'm going to show you the cantaloupe now. This is the cantaloupe. Do you see how easily you can grow things? Look at that, my friends. Look at that. Now for the big reveal, the pumpkin. Okay, my friends, she's hiding under there. She's hiding. Look at that. I can't wait to eat you. There you go, my friends. Pumpkin, pumpkin. Okay, I'm so grateful for the bounties of my garden. Friends, I hope you enjoyed my little tour of my little garden here in Jamaica. And there's so much more to grow because they're in the very tiny stage. And yes, my friends, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. And please remember to tell a friend to subscribe to my new channel. It's growing, my friends. Baby steps, baby steps. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace.